Hey budget fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are cash stuffing our variable binder, our bills binder, and our emergency binder, and we are stuffing a couple of our savings challenges. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Jordan. We love doing cash stuffing on this channel. We are also a budgeting channel. We talk a bit about homeschooling. We talk about making money on Etsy and YouTube because that is my full-time income. There is a lot happening on this channel. If any of that sounds interesting, entertaining, or relatable in any way, we would love to have you as a part of our budget fam here. All right, let's jump right into this cash stuffing. Let's count this money, make sure we have the cash that we think we have. 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300. Let's skip that 50 for now. You guys know why. 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 500, 550, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, $586. How are you guys doing on this beautiful Monday? I am actually filming this on Monday morning at like 2 in the morning. Here is why. Okay, before we even get into that, I will say, if you're new here, we just skipped the 50 because I'm bad at counting. There is no secret or, like reason I did that other than it is too late or too early, depending on how you look at it. It is just too much for me to try to count after a 50. Sometimes I can do it. Sometimes I just don't have the faith in myself though, and we just skip it. But you guys know this was a very Monday week for me. The whole week was just a little bit funky, and we are starting out this next week with the same kind of energy, I've got to say. So I was laying in bed trying to fall asleep, and then I remembered that this is the week of birthdays and I haven't bought all those gifts yet. My boys have 5 birthdays to attend this week. I'm hoping we can catch all of them. I'm hoping we can at least catch the majority of them. We will see, but they are also doing camps at a different time than when they would normally do camps. So I think I just have like some nervous energy and can't fall asleep because there's so much happening this week. Also, don't know why I use 2 fingers for that also, but also my internet, it has gone down. So I have Caitlin coming to work tomorrow to fill orders. I want this video to go, Monday afternoon. So I think I also am just nervous because all the things are happening, but also my internet's down and I want to get some things done this week. So like it needs to come back. We're gonna skip groceries and gas because I already took care of those things this weekend. Yes, guys, I pulled all the money out of this variable binder this week. I'm not even sure it went to the categories it needed to go to, but like gas, I'm not sure we had any money in gas, and then I ended up needing $20 in gas. So I probably pulled personal money to make that happen. I also got coffee twice this week, so I know I pulled money for that. I honestly can't even tell you what happened. I think I did spend a little bit over at Sam's Club than what I had stashed away. I was like over by 20 bucks for Sam's Club. So, all the things. So we pulled out all the money this week. Let's just put $10 in dine out. This will just get my kids a couple of Happy Meals. Happy Meals are right at $5 right now. So let's go ahead and put 11 so we have the tax money. But I'm sure there's going to be a Happy Meal day thrown in at some point this week. So let's go ahead and cover that. Personal money we will skip. Entertainment, we're going to skip all the rest of this because we are going to all the birthday parties this week. I don't expect we will need any kind of entertainment money because the beautiful thing about birthdays is yes, you buy presents and things, but it is the entertainment of the week, and then I don't have to buy passes to whatever thing or organize a play date. So the parties will save us on the entertainment category, basically is what I'm saying. So then let's go ahead, before we stuff anything else, I actually want to jump over to our sinking funds and savings challenges. This is typically a binder we would stuff on Friday. We're just going to stuff these first 2 categories because I want to stuff the tip money from this last week. So I did not, what is going on with this one? It's bugging me. Okay, these top ones don't want to get in line, so we're going to try to hide them under the other ones. Nope, this one wants to party too. Okay, I will try to focus. I want to say thank you to everybody that tipped over on Etsy this last week. Tips are not expected or required or anything, like in any way. But those of you guys that do go over to Etsy and tip me, I appreciate that you put me into your budget. I appreciate that you think to do that for me. So I want to give a quick shout out and thank you to Stacie and Victoria and Patricia. Thank you, Andrea and Kim. Thank you, Janna. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Christine and Toni and Alea. Thank you, Starlene. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley tips a lot. Thank you for tipping all the time, Ashley. Thank you, Maria and Corinda and Shayanne and Barbara. There were so many tips this week. Total, you guys tipped $121. No, I said that wrong. Am I dyslexic? I don't know. Not 121, 112. You guys tipped $112 this week combined. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. We are going to go ahead and contain some of these ones that would like to do their own thing anyway. And let's see, so we can let's put $61 into this 100 envelope savings challenge. This is saving for a house down payment or a car down payment, whichever one comes up as a need first. I would honestly, I would bet it's gonna be the car. Cars always wait until you feel very comfortable, I feel like, and then they just decide to give out on all the, give out completely. But so far, my little car is going strong, so there is hope that we will get to keep saving this money, and then whenever I am eligible to buy my own house, that might be an option, which is very exciting. So thank you for these tips, helping me complete this 100 envelope savings challenge. We put 61 in this category, so we have 2,100 in the bank. That's what these placeholders are for. So 2,150, 200, 300, 50, 70, 90, 400, 2,000. Oh Lord, y'all. Okay, let's try that again. There's $2,000 in the bank. 150, 250, 350, 70, 90, 400, 401, 2, 3, 4, 5. $2,405 so far towards our 100 envelope savings challenge. We are getting there. We are almost halfway there, I think. 2,400. Yes, we are almost exactly at the halfway point with that, which is very exciting. And then we have $52 left to put into new clothes. I recently filled out this tracker and got my kids new clothes, but it is my turn. So I'm saving for clothes for myself at this point. We're gonna go ahead and color in this 30. And then let's color in the 22 because we are putting $52 total into the new clothes category. Also, because I couldn't sleep, I did redo my nails. This isn't my best version of these nails. Dashing Diva nails, the gloss version, but they're basically like stickers that you can put on. They are amazing. They last for forever. Every once in a while though, I'll pick one of the ones that doesn't quite fit. Like this one, I picked one that is not quite the right size. So that was just a mistake on my end, but I absolutely love these kits. Anywho, that was random. New clothes, we added 52. We now have 50, 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57 to 100 and $157 into new clothes. Combined in new clothes. Okay, gosh. Y'all, maybe I do need a nap. Also, I stepped on a snake today. That feels very much like the Amber Heard, like my dog stepped on a bee, but I really did step on a snake. I was outside cleaning the yard, trying to get ready for my kids playing outside. Like I was cleaning up a little tent area they had set up, and I felt something wiggle under my shoe and I jumped south. The snake wiggled away north, so luckily we went opposite directions. It didn't get me in any way, right? But I was shook, okay? I've never stepped on a snake before, and I've lived in the South for a very long time, so I guess I had it coming at some point. I am outside a lot, but I'm okay. A little bit scared of the backyard though, not gonna lie. Okay, we are going to, what are we doing? Oh my God, y'all, tell me to calm down a little bit. We're not stuffing all these categories. Where am I going? We are going back to our bills. I would love to be stuffing our savings challenges. We will save these for Friday though. And let's jump back over to our bills. We might stuff a little bit into our emergency binder, but we really need to focus on bills. because those will be due in a couple of weeks. So let's bounce back over to the important stuff like rent. Rent, we are going to add, let's go ahead and add 100. So 250s, because we do need to get some money into this. Actually, you know what? Go big or go home. Let's go ahead and add 150 because I bet we're really behind on rent. So 50, 100, 50, 250, 350, 400, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, $485 towards rent. We need 1,400 by the end of the month. So we're gonna have to really amp this up. Now, rent, we will likely be pulling a lot of our YouTube check to cover whatever we don't quite get there by the end of the month. But the more we can stuff throughout the month, the less we have to take from that YouTube check. So that would be amazing. Teacher, let's go ahead and add 50 here. We have 50, 150, 70, 170 towards teacher. That is that tutor that is going to be coming to help me with the boys. Also today, speaking of misfortune in my life, I went to get a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. So twice this week I tried to get a coffee. Twice this week it was completely like sabotage. So I don't know if that's the universe trying to tell me to stop wasting money on coffee. But I went to Dunkin' to get a caramel iced coffee with cream and sugar, right? Caramel ice. He hands me the coffee and it has no ice in it. And I was like, are you guys out of ice? What is going on? And he said, oh no, we have ice. I'm like, well, am I allowed to have some? Like, can I have some, please, sir? And so he went and he got me like 6 ice cubes. So I still couldn't drink it. It was lukewarm. So I had to wait till I got home to drink it. Anyway, not that big of a deal, but he also tried to not give me a straw. I'm like, okay, sir, ice and straws, these are sort of like the standard items that go in an iced coffee. Like, please let me have my things. But I digress. Electric, we added 20, I think. We have 50, 70, 90, 110 towards electric. So we are almost there. Our bill in this house is about 120 to 150. That is around where it has been. Pets, we are going to skip pets for now because it looks like we have $70 in here right now. And because we are so behind on everything else, let's not worry about that too much at this moment. Next is internet. Let's go ahead and add a little bit to internet. We have 50, 70. We only need, let's see, we need, what do we need? We need 15 more. 50, 70, 80, $85 towards internet. Now this is fully stuffed, so that's great. And then water, my pool, you guys know I have a little, it's a little like 12-foot circular pool for the kids. So it's little, but it's kind of big. Descriptions, guys, they're not very specific for me, but it's a pretty big kid pool. It has a filter, it's the whole thing. Like if I wanted to empty it, it has been cloudy lately and I have not been able to clear the water. I've tried all the things and I actually think I'm doing so much with it now that I'm making it much worse. So I'm at the point where I'm like, do I just drain the entire pool, clean it really well and start over? Because it's been about 5 days since the boys were able to get into it. I don't want my water bill to go extremely high, so I've been not wanting to do that because like I just paid a really expensive water bill from filling it up, you know, like a month ago or maybe 6 weeks ago at this point. But I also want my kids to enjoy the pool. So I'm gonna give the pool a few more days. I'm gonna continue to fight with it, continue to try to fix it, but I might just drain the whole thing and pay for the expensive water bill, you know? So maybe we should put the 50 in here. So 50, 70, 90, 100 towards water. And that would get us mostly there if I do end up draining the whole thing and starting over pretty soon. I would hate to do that, but it's kind of where we're at with that. Gym and pool, we have 20, 30, 40. Let's put, we only need 50. So we're gonna put a 20, but take a 10 out just because that's the money situation we're dealing with. 20, 40, $50 for gym and pool. And then next is renter's insurance. We're gonna skip this now because we have that fully stuffed. And then gas, our gas bill was like, what, $24 or something? Let's add this 10. And we will have this fully stuffed and ready. 10, 20, 25. That should be enough for our gas bill, especially because it's still summer and we're not using gas as much as we will for when like it's the winter time. Words are difficult. Okay, let's move over. Actually, before we move over to our other binder, we are gonna skimp a little bit on the emergency binder. If I can find that. We are gonna stuff some of this money into this emergency binder, but I'm gonna go back and stuff more rent since that's what we are so behind on. And let's see where we are at with this, and we will stuff it later in the week when we get that YouTube check. $565 towards rent. That's not even halfway there, but we will get there throughout the week. What else has been going on with me? So we did celebrate yesterday. We had those lives happen, or those premieres, where we got to celebrate my 1 year on YouTube. Thank you to those of you that showed up. Those videos are never as popular, at least on my channel. Those types of videos are never as popular as like my cash stuffings and things. So I appreciate those of you that are interested enough. And I went into it knowing that it wasn't going to be like my top videos, but I wanted to put it out there for those of you that might find it interesting. And I appreciate those of you that did show up and chat with me. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. In between those two premieres, I did enjoy the day with my family. We had a little like shrimp boil and just get together and hang out with my parents and my twin brother and his family. And today I spent a lot of the day cleaning and organizing the house. I know we're supposed to roll a dice, guys. We are just going to add a 5 because I really want to color in a 5. It drives me nuts that some of these numbers are not colored in yet at all, so we're just gonna go with it. But I cleaned the house a lot today. I got a lot of the office organized. I think maybe in a month. I don't want to do this too soon, but once I get things a little more organized, maybe a month from now, I would love to do a tour of the storage unit. A tour of the storage unit where I'm now housing a lot of the extra stuff for work. Whew, struggle bus with the words. Okay, I'm sorry. It is like 2 a.m. now. It's almost 2. So I want to do a tour of the storage unit. I also just rearranged the entire office to where now it is just a shipping and packing sort of station. All of my filming stuff and my personal desk where I do a lot of video editing, where I do a lot of emailing, anything that's not shipping Etsy orders, anything that's not shipping or sending off Etsy orders, basically that desk is now in my bedroom. So my bedroom is once again half an office and half a bedroom. Roll the dice. We added 5. We have 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, $43 for roll the dice. 1 month ahead, let's add, we would have to color in a 60. Do we have a 60? We're gonna skip 1 month ahead for now. Let's color in some of our like smaller goals because we need $60 to color in another one of those 1 month ahead spots. Emergency prep, let's go ahead and add 2 of our dollars so we can color in one of these water bottles. So I am actually pretty excited to have some of my office space now in my bedroom. It makes this room a lot less crowded. I know a lot of you guys were saying not to put work stuff in my bedroom because I won't be able to fall asleep. It actually feels really nostalgic because whenever I started this Etsy and YouTube channel exactly a year ago, everything, like my entire office and my bedroom were mixed together. Eventually and very quickly, I ended up moving my bed into the living room, so that entire room could be an office, but I don't mind it because it's just filming stuff and it's just my computer. It's not all the shipping stuff. So if any of the shipping stuff and the Etsy order stuff were in my room, I wouldn't be able to sleep because I would just be seeing like, oh, I need to restock this, I need to do that. I wouldn't be able to separate it. But since it's just a cleaned off desk and a closed computer, I can really, like, that stuff doesn't bother me. Emergency prep, we added 2. We have 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, $72 towards emergency prep. For me, this is saving for one of those Jackery battery packs. I really want one of those. I think it would come in handy for me, especially during hurricane season because I do live in South Mississippi. Medical, we are going to add a 20 because why not? Here I am saying like, oh, it's easy for me to shut things off and then I'm up at 2 a.m. So maybe not. I honestly think though it is the birthday parties because I don't have any of those presents yet and the fact that the internet went down. So I'm kind of like stressing the work schedule for tomorrow. It's the combination of those two things because I know I have birthday parties to go to tomorrow and I don't know if I'll have internet here. It will be okay though. I get stressed about little things. Big picture though, this is not big things, right? Not that big of a deal. None of it is. I'm excited to go to the birthday parties. I'm excited to work from home and like the fact that internet is like the big stressor is just ridiculous, right? Medical, we did add 20. We went ahead and colored in another spot. We have 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, $260 saving towards medical, which for medical in the United States, $200 goes literally nowhere, but you know, I don't know. It makes me feel better to have a start of something. Gas, we're gonna go ahead and add our $1. We are so close to completely filling out this tracker. We only have the 2 left. This isn't gas for our everyday or like our weekly spending. This is if we go over and need more money than what we have in our weekly variable binder. Gas, we added 1. We have 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. Need 2 more. If I haven't mentioned it yet, all of this stuff is in my Etsy shop. My name over on Etsy is Jordan Budgets, just like this channel name. You can also find it in the description of this video. It is linked below. Emergency savings. Oh, good. We have a 20 and we have a 5. So we can add that and we will be able to color in one of our little savings pigs, which is exciting. Emergency savings. We now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 260, 265, 270, 275, $275 towards emergency savings. That is exciting. And then we have 5 extra dollars. We can go ahead. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get us on track in my brain on this roll the dice so that next week we actually will roll a dice. I got to color in 2 of these 5s today, which means we have like an even amount of all of those. We have 1 extra 2, 1 extra 4. It feels so balanced now, doesn't it? That makes me happy. Okay, so for roll the dice, we now have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, $48 for roll the dice. That is it for this cash stuffing. If you made it through with me, thank you so much. It was probably a lot more rambled and a little more weird than normal since it is so late. But I appreciate you. I appreciate that you stuck it out with me. I appreciate you for spending your night with me. As always, I appreciate you. I love you, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.